Will Tyrick Mitchell represent or ever play for Jamaica? This is a topic of concern. Having seen news posted in October about the interest of the player, I have even done a video on the player, whereas he had aspired to play for Jamaica. But what is taking place? We are not hearing anything, and I think it is the best time to come out on board and dig up some things. We need some answers as to what is taking place with the man from Crystal Palace. So make we see. Wagwan.
Mirror 7.
One of the worst thing that can ever happen is being given that hopes of getting a surprise, and when you have that high hopes, nothing came through. It's like you are expecting to receive a top class game for your Christmas, and when Christmas comes, no gifts. I mean, take a few seconds to think about such. And it may not be a game, but think about a surprise that you have experienced in the past that you were supposed to receive and haven't received. How did that made you feel? The answer should be very bad or any other terminology that you want to put in place. And to know that Tyrick Mitchell aspires to play for Jamaica and we are not hearing anything about what is taking place. There is a doubt, possibly in mind, that whether or not he will represent Jamaica. And the topic is, will Tyrick Mitchell represent Jamaica, exploring his international football career options? I mean, Tyrick Mitchell should be known by persons know. And let me just reiterate that he is a talented left back, right, for Crystal Palace. And he has caught the eyes of many persons. He has caught their attention. Not only those persons who are recruiters of footballers, but those who watch the game. And his stellar performances in the English Premier League is up for grabs, as many persons, even pundits, mention how great or how this player can become even greater at his age. However, just a little bit of historic details. This guy is an England product because he represents England before, but haven't been given a lot of game time. However, he can switch his allegiance to Jamaica, similar to Mason Green because of the Jamaica background. His parents are Jamaicans, right? And both countries have rich football heritage, especially in England. Jamaica is not really of a comparison, but Mitchell needs to play football at the highest level. I know that footballers would love to have a stellar international and club career, and there's no secret that Mitchell has a deep connection with Jamaica, and there should be a space for him to represent the country. But it's like a transfer, whereas it is said that a player will be signed and it is drawn out, and then the player, doesn't come to that club. Another club snatch in and took that player. We see things like these happen several times in the English Premier League, and it really and truly like throw a dagger to the hearts of supporting fans and those persons who would really and truly want to see these players go to such club. On the international stage, it is the same thing for Tyrick Mitchell. And it is a concern because this guy is known for his skills and his versatility. And he will be that energy force that Jamaica needs whenever it comes on to the defensive capabilities and defensive sternness, to keep things in connection and prevent opposition teams from scoring on them, especially like in the last minute. This guy is very energetic on a level for which it's like he cannot be tired. And Jamaica may have the details on the player, but the fans aren't hearing anything about what is taking place about Tyrick Mitchell. Jamaica will be playing in March against the United States in the CONCACAF Nations League semi-final. But I think if things were done properly, well, let me not say properly, but I think if things were done with more speed, then possibly we could have depth in the Jamaica squad with Tarek Mitchell involved in the squad there and then, building a team chemistry with the local lads, whereas Jamaica could have that level being intensified, boost, and heightened as they approach that game and beyond for the FIFA World Cup there and then. So, I mean, I am not feeling as if I am satisfied not knowing what is taking place, even though I'm a content creator. But I am a fan of Jamaica football, and I would love to see Jamaica win the CONCACAF Nations League, but more so continue on the good path towards gaining some success, right? Because Tarek Mitchell isn't just a simple player, as I mentioned before, he's very energetic, his decision making are good. And this guy, for sure, I know would like to play for England, but haven't received enough opportunities. Similar to Wan Bissaka, who more so may go to play for Congo in Africa, right? It happens to the best of the best players, but when you have players who potentially can become great players and lift your nation higher, you want for them to be recruited. And I'm not sure if it is a racism thing there in England, whereas Tarek Mitchell, Wan-Bissaka, and a few more, even others, may not be given the chance. Maybe they don't fit into the system of Gareth Southgate because Sterling is one of his favorite players, and Sterling is a black man. So, I mean, Mitchell is known for a player that is not gone unnoticed whenever he steps on the pitch for Crystal Palace. He is one of the outstanding players that represent such club, and Mitchell have exceptional performances for Palace, and I am not sure why is he gone unnoticed by the England management team. And I think Jamaica needs to pounce on this and make use of the opportunity to snatch this player away from the Three Lions and make him feel proud to wear the Jamaican colors because Jamaica team is improving and we don't want to see anything goes downhill to that of what took place with the Reggae Girls having qualified for the World Cup a few months before the coach was being pushed aside. So, I mean, what is your say on this? Do you think Jamaica is not moving fast enough in wrapping up things with the Tarek Mitchell, I won't say deal, but the agreement for him to represent the nation? I really don't know. But to me, it is almost December, and there will be many more competitions for Jamaica to play in, but you have to have your squad ready to take on such task because injury is something that plagues players quite easily these times because of the ton load of games that they have to play and cover in the leagues, and then international football. So you need depth in squads. You need depth in international and club squads so that players can be satisfied after they decide to hang up their boots. And to me, a Tarek Mitchell in the Jamaica squad will surely be a benefit. There and then he could give competition to Amar Bell and if the coach sees that he can even do more than just playing as a left back, then he will, I won't say convert him, but help him to unlock different skill sets or different key areas of his career because Tyrick Mitchell is quite young. I'm not sure if he even reached 27 as yet. And if he's there, but he's not in his 30s. So he have a lot of football to play. Jamaica need to pounce on this, pounce on the Mason Greenwood as well, and see how well you can get these players into uplift the nation. And there and then you bring in defenders, you can bring in forwards, and then you can help to strengthen the midfield because the players aren't getting any younger and the squad isn't getting any fresher. So if the squad is not given additional players to come on board to represent, then it will be a decline. And Jamaican fans are tired of not seeing themselves wearing the colors of the country in the FIFA World Cup settings. So I think Jamaica need to pounce on the Tyrick Mitchell deal. Let me not say deal, but the opportunity to have him playing for Jamaica. Find a way to convince him because Jamaicans are playing international football all over, whether or not it is in the Premier League. They are playing in different competition, even in the MLS. So it's not like Jamaica isn't a country that isn't recognized on the global stage. We need to do better now for our players. We need to put a place a strong system that can help to recruit and manage these players properly. And then again, make use of the Jamaica Premier League. Not because I'm speaking about Mitchell here to represent Jamaica. I would love to see local players given better opportunities as well, even to be recruited in international programs. Similar to Trevante Stewart, who used to play in the Premier League, who is now playing in the Italian League. So in that case, what do you think about Tyrick Mitchell representing Jamaica? Do you think it will even happen? For me, I am keeping my fingers crossed because I'm not hearing anything, but I have to bring about this topic of concern because I want for YouTube and for persons who are football fans of Jamaica to really and truly look at this video and start to show your concerns as well. Not because I want for my video to be promoted, I want you to take into consideration that this is something that we have to take up. We don't want for Mitchell to play for England. We want him to play for Jamaica so that Jamaica can have a better chance playing in major competitions. So it is now my time to go. I have 455 subscribers. So go ahead and support the channel by watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to Premier 7 for a lot more. It is now my time to go. You do have yourself a pleasant time. Take care and bye bye for now.